Hey, what's happening, Cross Timbers Community Church? What a great day to be alive. I'm Pastor Dino Rizzo, pastor of Healing Place Church here in South Louisiana, and we just bring a big greeting to your great pastors. We just love Pastor Toby, his wonderful family, and all the things that God is doing right there at Cross Timbers. And we are thrilled about the Next Generation Project. What a great day to live in today and make a difference around the world. And you've been doing it as a church. Well, one thing that has connected myself and your pastor's heart together, Pastor Toby, has been his heart for the world, his heart to reach the unreachable, his heart to go to the hard places. And I know that's a reflection of what's happening right there at Cross Timbers and how that's going to be able to go to another whole level, especially in the day that we're living in, through the Next Generation Project. I thank God for your heart for India and being able to feed and make a difference there with food production and resources and the things that are happening in Uganda. And you know, what a great day to be living in, to reach out to the nation of Africa. We do some things in Africa and look forward to partnering with you through this Next Generation Project. And then the things that are happening right there is the church is growing through reaching children and doing everything you can to bring that debt down so that there can be more margin to reach more people. And I just love that. But let me tell you something I'm so excited about through this Next Generation Project that I know we will be also a partner with, is the idea of coming together to do a national or a global disaster fund. And that's something we did with Haiti. You know, when the earthquake took place in Haiti, one of the first calls that I made and connected with was Cross Timbers Community Church, because I knew that your pastor has a heart to reach the world. So why not call Toby and say, Toby, what are you going to do at Haiti? How can we make a difference in Haiti? And together we've been able to do some neat things there. And just to get the resource and the ideas and the wisdom and the knowledge of what you've experienced around the world through reaching people has just been incredible. So the idea of putting together some resources that are there, almost like a Joseph opportunity, that when the famine hits, when the disaster hits, then we're able to tap into those resources to immediately respond to the poor, or immediately respond to the hurting for the cause of Jesus Christ. You know, one of the things that I believe helped us at Healing Place to make such a difference in the Hurricane Katrina and some of the things we faced here was because we were able to respond immediately. We were here on the ground. We had made some changes in the way that we do church to respond immediately, to be first responders for the cause of Christ. I believe this disaster relief fund and your heart in this Next Generation Project is going to make you a church that's on the front row of what happens. You're already that, but I believe it's going to give you even greater access, that when something happens around the world, many churches and many organizations are going to look to what you're doing there to be front and center at what's happening to the suffering of humanity for the cause of Jesus Christ. And I just want to thank you for that, because that's your heart. That's how you've made a difference, and you are making a difference. So I want to encourage you today to pray, to get behind what God is doing. You know, God has blessed you. When you look at our life, God has blessed us to do what? To be a blessing. With prosperity, with opportunity comes purpose. When you look at your life and you look at what's happening around the world, God has blessed you as a church. And I want to encourage you to stay faithful and to be committed to what God is doing through Next Generation Project. I know over the last 17 years at Healing Place, there's no way we'd be able to run with the vision if it wasn't for the fuel of resources. How God moves on people's hearts to decide that I'm going to do life for not just me, myself, and I. I'm not just going to be an owner, but I'm going to be a steward. And because of that, through different times where we've rallied the troops and said we've got to give, whether for our facility or for our dream centers, or because of things that are happening around the world, or to empower the next generation, those times that our church came together to sacrifice and to be willing to give over and above, even over and above their tithe. Many of the things we've been able to do at Healing Place is because of being over and above the tithe, giving offerings to God. And you know, an offering is holy. So I pray that during this Next Generation Project, that it's going to be holy ground and a holy time as God shows up and then shows off through your faithfulness and through your availability of leaving your hands open to what God puts in them. Because there's a world out there that needs the touch of Jesus, that needs the love of Jesus, that needs to know that somebody cares about them. And I believe Cross Timbers Community Church is that church. And I believe the time is now. So thank you so much, Pastor Toby. Great leadership team. I believe your best days of reaching the world are ahead of you, and we're excited about that. Thanks a lot.